Hi everyone, my name is Jordan. I'm a former car salesman turned to a car buying advisor. I've helped hundreds of people buy cars, and in this video, I'm going to show you the simple tactic I use to help you understand if you can actually afford the car of your dreams. So let's get into the video. So this is probably one of the most common questions I get. People actually just want to know, can I afford their car? Before they even start shopping, before they do anything, they want to know, can this work in my budget? And they don't actually know. It's a really simple process I have. It's called a 3-month plan. The 3-month plan is a series of steps you can take over 3 months to figure out if you can actually afford the car. Now, you can short this to 1 month or maybe 2 months, but 3 months is a sweet spot. So I definitely recommend that you try it out for 3 months. Step number 1 in the 3-month plan. This is going to be the research phase. The research phase is actually going to be some of the most fun you're going to do because this is where you're actually going to build the car. So I'm going to play the role of my buddy Stacy, and she was looking for a Bronco. And when she came up to me, she asked me, how do I know if I can afford this car? So the first step of the 3-month plan was essentially to build out the car. And in Stacy's case, 3-month Bronco. So the first step was to go into Ford.ca, go to the Bronco. She picked the trim that she liked. You may not know what trim you may want, so you have to do a little bit of research to see if you want the sunroof, you want the leather seats. Pick the trim that you think would be best suited for you without just going to the most expensive one or just going to the base model. Maybe pick the middle tier or actually do more research and see which trim's for you. So now that Stacy picked out the trim that she wanted, what we're trying to do is get the monthly payment. Now, I know 99% of cases, you don't want to just calculate monthly payment at the dealership, but in this case, it's perfectly fine. Because if you tell a dealership, hey, I want to be at $800 a month, they will play around the numbers to get you there, and they can add extra fees, extra warranties, extra options, and you don't want that. But in this case, you see every single option going up to it, so you can see the out-the-door price and you can see the monthly payment. So once you have those two numbers, the out-the-door price and the monthly payment, you can now look at that payment. So now you got to the part where it's no longer fantasy. Staring back, here's a number that you could potentially pay to get this car. The next step is going to be the real hard part, and where most people are actually not going to put this into fruition, but I recommend everyone should. Step 2, paying yourself. Stacy just was buying this car straight up, and she didn't have a trade, and she was doing an extra $500. And Stacy said, well, I put money into my savings already. What do I do? I told Stacy to keep it very simple. Take the $500 that you put towards your car payment, take it out, put it in a jar, tuck it away every single month, or bi-weekly payment depending on your structure. Or I haven't seen weekly payments occasionally when I sold a new car. But regardless, if you could put 3 months of payments to the side and live a pretty similar lifestyle that you're currently living, you're in a really good spot to be in. Step number 3, the reality check. So you probably came to 2 sides. Either I can afford it or I cannot. If you cannot afford it, it was probably that it wasn't as easy to save the money. You dipped into the savings, and that's okay. I'm glad you did this exercise before buying a new car. You can, of course, make some differences in your life to either earn more income or save more money to be able to afford the car. Those are really only 2 steps, and you can figure out which side you want to do. If the answer is no, you weren't able to save for 3 months. If it was yes, well, I'll let you know, congratulations, you're about 90% there. The last 10% of the 90% there is really just insurance, calling insurance to see if your premium is going to go up and down. That's going to affect your budget, as well as gas and maintenance. Luckily, on the gas side, cars are more fuel efficient, and on maintenance, it's going to be a new car. It could be a used car, but I'm assuming that you're probably stepping up into a newer car, so maintenance should be able to fall, which is great. So finding the right car can be really simple. So this video is just one of many pieces to figure out how to buy a car. This is the affordability, but if you're unsure on how to figure out if lease, buying, or anything of that nature is right for you, I have quite a bit of videos in the playlist to help you with your car buying journey. Feel free to let me know which video resonates with you. Thanks, and take care.